I'm sipping, 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 I'm sipping.
Sipping, I'm 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 sipping.
Welcome to Sippin' with Sammie. I am Sippin' with Sammie, Sam Malone, Barstool Rug. If you ain't sipping with Sammie, you ain't sipping right. Get your fucking life together. This is the Philly to Bmore edition. I went on the road to go get with Squad, you know what I mean? I got Squad Franchise, a.k.a. the boy Ant, is in the room with me. We situated, we in the man cave at his crib. So thank you for hosting tonight, man. I appreciate that, man.
Already
Last minute shit.
Man.
Like,
Glad to have you, my G. You already know.
just so y'all know,
Philly
you
to
know what I mean?
wherever.
Always. Just so y'all know, though, I hit Ant up about 3 hours ago, said I'd be down here and I need him on film. And he was still at work, and he still had to go to the gym, and he said I could get him on film. So I just wanted to show you that love from the giddy up. But to give y'all a little backstory on my folk, man, I met Ant 01, MSU, freshman year, same dorm, same rotation of schedules, all that cool shit. Same parties, same fights,
Same uptown.
same uptown shit. Like, wound up finding out we knew a lot of the same folks. So it's been a great journey with this guy because it's 2019.
Click this joint.
And I knew you as long as I didn't know you by now. You peeped that yet?
What, is it 18 in yet?
It's 18
18?
in.
Shit, it is 18, dog. Like, that shit
It's
be
18
crazy,
in.
man.
Like, I literally knew you as long as I ain't knew you.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. And on top of that, I watched you grow as a man, and I appreciate that.
Slug.
I watched you achieve accreditations, get the paperwork under your belt. You know what I mean? Salute to you for that, because I'm still waiting for mine. They still waiting for me. But I also see you get back to the community and find a job and a career that fits your personality. So, like,
It's a blessing. Anything a blessing, man.
so for the last 18 years of your life, what's been the difference? Where from 0 to 100 in 18 years, since you was 18, where do you see the difference? 17 probably.
In terms of what, like
Mentality,
shit, just experience, dog. LOX it, living off experience and shit, dog. And the difference, you know what I mean, like the difference now is more so, even though I'm still creating my own experiences, like the dumb shit. I got so many other people's experiences to like see the shit and not necessarily carry it like that's going to happen to me. But that's a possibility of the things that can happen, so I gotta carry it how I carry it.
a wise
You feel
man
me?
learns from others' experience.
Exactly. But back there, 18 years ago, shit, man, you know what I mean? Hard head make a soft ass, right?
But at the same time, hold up, we was blessed because a lot of mistakes we could have made, we was reared away from. We
For sure,
we
and
had dope OGs.
For sure.
They saved us a couple times. I ain't even gonna front. I see niggas pull some mob shit. But like, now it's our job to do the same thing. And like, what do you say? When I was a boy, I spoke as a boy. As a man, like,
Yeah,
this
I'm
is
a
just
man,
natural
you know what I mean?
progression. But at the same time, we all progressing in different directions. You a Philly dude that's super Philly. Why you stay in Baltimore?
Opportunity,
Jobs.
just what I was doing, dog. So remember when I was coming out, you feel me? I had already moved out. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
so when I came down here, like my nigga,
It was just another move. It wasn't like it was just going with it type of shit.
Yeah,
it wasn't
exactly.
just for school. It was like whatever happens. Is
right,
the
you know what I'm
move,
saying?
and
Like,
just go with the flow.
yeah, like, you know what I mean? You know, family shit, going through shit, like, you feel
Absolutely.
me? So,
Well, we
you
came
know.
out, and you know, it's funny. We went through a lot of family shit together at the same time
Mm-hmm.
because one thing that people don't realize about going to college, you're an adult. Finishing, going to class, and all that is bigger than what people really tell you because ultimately now you have to deal with real life things. If something goes on in the family, you might have to sacrifice. If
Facts.
some, you know what I mean?
So you
Things
see, I had
like
to
that.
fall back, you know what I
Motherfuckers have
mean?
to take semesters off.
Mhm.
Motherfuckers have to get jobs and support the household, all type of things when you in college. When you in high school, your job is to finish high school. You might have to have another job, but your priority is to get out of high school. When you in college, everything else, and then you better do school. So like, I get what you're saying with that because
Nah, it wasn't a thing like you gotta do school. I would never tell you that, man. If you got a plan, work your plan.
No,
you feel
I
me?
mean, but for the people that's looking, because a lot of people, we're one of those generations where the generation before us, a lot of times.
Mic check. Did you catch that?
Right. You Simple with Sammie. That's Simple with Sammie shit. But the generation before us didn't necessarily go to college, so they think when you go to college that you do your 4, and you go and you have a great job and a great life, they don't
That shit wasn't
necessarily.
no 4.
They don't know that. That was about to say. They don't know that the average.
All this shit
The average ain't 4.
Right.
The average isn't 4. The average is 5. No. My bad. It was at one time. It was like 30% graduated in 4 years. Everybody else fell behind it. So to be halfway in there, you was at 5. But most people took more than 5 years to graduate college. And when you graduate college, you don't necessarily work in the field that you mastered in, that you studied.
That's in one
And
regard,
that's a large
dog.
percentage of people that don't do that.
See, that's the difference with me, dog. Like,
What you majored in.
when I came back, you know what I mean? Because, like, when we came out here together, like, I was in business. You know what I'm saying? I always had that mind,
I
right?
was a marketing major, too.
You feel me? But I remember Ticket.
My guy.
Nah, not that Ticket.
What
Big
Ticket?
Ticket.
Oh, the
Nigga,
Big Ticket.
The Big Ticket.
Well,
you
shout out
feel
Lil
me?
Ticket.
The reason why he got that moniker, you know what I'm saying? He had just signed that contract. Like I was off of school and shit. And he got that crazy ass contract
bean
from the
joint.
Celtics.
The-
Yeah,
one of the last 100
over a
million.
bean. No, one of the first, nigga. That shit was crazy.
But then they changed the motherfucking the salary cap after that.
Right. So
It was him and a couple others, then it was over.
so
And now they can get $300 million. But go ahead.
it was just on some shit like, yo, I'm trying to get some of that bread. So when I came back, like I switched to like sports business. You feel me? Which was a whole nother.
Is that close to what Cruz was doing? That's the same building?
Might have been hurt. But, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
PE
think
building
Cruz
and
is
shit.
sports
You know what I
medicine.
mean? And then so now like, you know what I mean, working parks and shit, like running tournaments, like organizing tournaments, managing the community, recreational centers and facilities and shit like that. Like, I
But
mean,
when you say organizing tournaments, details, age groups, facilitate, like what's the situation?
yeah, so like I manage an organization basically as far as the government aspect is concerned, like county government. So I got the keys. You feel me?
I know.
I got the spots,
So
the
do,
gyms,
but I
you
know.
know what I'm saying, the gyms and
We
all that.
definitely- no,
like,
like,
you feel me? I'm the mayor in the neighborhood.
We get
when
extended
it come to
cookouts because of them.
yeah, when it come to,
We be
to trying to do like recreational shit, get a park, get a team, blase, or you want to throw a party or whatever. From that aspect, so you know, I work like with the new John, the bump that I got like almost around this time last year, like a little later, probably like June. I got a bump promotion and shit, which moved me up. But before that, I was just running a community center, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to shit, but you already know that. Like,
I've been
talk
through
to the
that.
people.
No,
So,
we talking to the people.
you know, the motto was, you know what I'm saying, when I open these doors, I drop the crime rate. You know what I'm saying?
Word. That's
40,
important.
50 kids. You know what I'm saying? Most of them young boys, young black males. You know, had them involved in character education.
Quote unquote at-risk youth.
Right. You know what
And
I'm
I
saying?
hate that. But that's what
Everybody at
like,
risk.
when-
You step outside your
when
door,
we-
it's a
yeah,
crazy
and
world.
That's why
You know
I
what I'm
hate
saying?
that.
We all
And
at
that's why I
risk.
hate that.
Period.
But when we talking these numbers and we talking to the world, these are the kids that these are just kids, man. Like, they kids. You get labeled something, and it's like the same kids he's talking about that are being productive, that are helping other kids, that are making the facility great. Because it's nothing. It's nothing to have a basketball court and it's quiet. You want to hear people in there having a good time. You want to have a reason to check and make sure everybody good, because that's what it's for. It's not there just to look good. But a lot of the times they categorize these kids that just need somewhere to yell and scream and run at as at-risk youth. They at risk because y'all don't open the gyms. They at risk because y'all won't give them jobs. They at risk because when they try to sell some water or sell lemonade, y'all call the fucking police.
Right. But see, so all right, so we take that in.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we give them the athletic opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I had
Because that's one major side of it.
teaching, you know what I'm saying, young black boys and girls lacrosse. Shit, they ain't never, you know what
taught
I'm saying? I had
lacrosse?
it, dog, I took a training for that, John.
I'm about to say, I ain't never heard you say you played lacrosse before.
So, you know, I get, just
I play
to
lacrosse.
fast forward, I don't play it.
And I respect lacrosse.
But, you know what I'm
'cause
saying?
I worked with a dude that was D1 in lacrosse, and he was an animal.
I can't, I'm not nice to, like, really play it,
It's a
but
hell of a skill set.
learn the rules of the game and, you know what I'm saying? Let
Like
the
the spinning of the
athleticism, yeah, that shit gonna work its way out if you get nice with it.
When you
Practice
got the
makes
ball,
perfect.
the ball
Yeah,
go at
toss that
300
joint.
miles
So,
an hour.
I'm actually organizing the biggest Baltimore County lacrosse tournament right now. Like, that shit is what, the last weekend in May, which is the first weekend in June. The new thing in the new like wave is like pickleball, which is like a slower tennis, but it's a net, it's a wiffle ball, and it's paddles and shit. But it's like, but see, it's
when you said slower tennis, I'm like, how?
You know what I'm saying?
Wiffle
like,
ball.
yeah, it's
Perfect.
a wiffle. Yeah, I mean, so slow down,
Perfect,
and it ain't a full racket. It's a small joint, but bigger than like a badminton joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's how I pictured it.
Yeah, man, like that's like taking
And
them
they be
across
getting
the
it
world. Yeah, the seniors be getting it in and shit. But we about to start teaching that to the young boys because like we just installed like 3 different courses. They came in and painted lines. Like I ain't know about it, but it's taking off. So, but that's the thing. So it's just about creating, like we talk about at-risk youth. Like it's just about creating opportunities, and most times kids only know what they taught, right? Like me or you, like live off experience, but what's embedded in you is embedded in you that way because somebody had to get that to you.
And hopefully you
feel
have
me?
a strong house unit.
Right.
Because I don't want to say mother, father, because that could be anybody. But hopefully you have somebody.
Yeah, right. And I ain't limited at all.
That's
you know
driving
what I'm
it
saying?
in you. And if not,
Facts.
you have a rec center and somebody that's there that cares. You have a coach that cares. You have a teacher that cares. Like, everybody counts. And it actually brings up my point, too. Because I've said this to you off camera, and I say it to Sam and CJ and all my homies that's head. Everybody that's, like, addressing volumes of children at
Shout
one
out
time.
all them dudes he mentioned, man. Solid guys, man. It's love.
I appreciate that because y'all, like, I come across the kids I come across, and I treat them how I treat them. But I'm not faced with 30, 50, 100 of them every week that I could guide every week. That I could, you making sure my house don't get broke into, my car don't get broke into, and bigger than that because we could take those losses, that these kids have a leadership and have direction and have somebody that they could look to and be like, you know what, I don't know if this sound right. Let me holler at Mr. Ant. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if this sound right. Where Mr. C at? Like, it don't feel right. Matter of fact, I need a ride home. It been crazy around the way. Let me see if they can figure out a way that I could be safer. I could go with somebody to make sure I'm safe.
Shit tied up.
You know what I mean? And those things are important because all of these things happen. And when it comes to coaches, teachers, people in rec centers, a lot of y'all pay out of your own pocket for a lot of extras. Just to provide. Just, all right, the budget had this, but I want pizza. Or I want, you know what I mean? We need new jerseys, and they might be bullshitting. And I'm going to just make sure that whatever. And if they reimburse me, cool. If not, we look good and the kids feel better. Y'all do those things, and it's important. Because when I was a kid, you met me at 19. When I was young and temperamental for real, I needed basketball. I needed a gym to go play ball at, run around, yell, cut somebody out, foul people. When I used to go home, all I wanted to do was drink milk, take a shower, and go to sleep. I wouldn't be angry no more.
Word.
You know what I mean? And we need those outlets.
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure that I thank you on air for that, because I know I told you off air, but usually probably drunk somewhere in the club. But like real rap, that's what we need, because you're positive, and I ain't gotta worry about none of my homies doing none of this funny shit we seeing in the media.
It's just it's beneficial. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not the end all be all. Like I got a plan. You know what I mean? But in the meanwhile, it's like one of the things my grandfather always told me, who was like monumental in my life and keeping me.
Shout out to Grandpa.
You know what I mean?
I know that's
already.
your guy.
Yeah, that's my man.
That's
so
your guy.
You know what I'm saying? Just get back. Like you live your life for you. Like that shit is worth nothing. But
like I started with, like, I feel like you doing something that fits your personality, fits your energy, something that, like, even if it's temporary, it was something that you needed, that whoever you touched did 20 years from now when you're doing something else, when you on the farm, when you're Mike Tyson Jones or whatever you're doing, you know what I'm saying? They'll still be like, Mr. Ant, you never know.
Planting seeds, man,
You
paying my
never
dues,
know.
man. Just paying my dues.
You never know, Mr. A. Like, I so needed that when you told me, cool the fuck out. You know what I mean? In so many words. Because somebody gotta tell them. And at the same time, you still tell them, yo, you cool? You alright? You want Gatorade? I ain't got no money. I said, do you want Gatorade? You know what I mean?
Right. I'm telling the young boys that, nigga, youngin, I ain't
Don't
ask you
talk
that.
yourself out
Like,
of deal, baby.
I didn't ask you that. Like, you know what I mean,
This is real life,
that's
though.
a fact. And that, see, right, that right there, that's a teachable moment to him right there. Like, come on, pay attention. Like, don't tell me what you ain't got. I ain't asked you what you ain't got. Here's an opportunity.
I asked you what you need.
Pay attention.
And that's the thing about our people, and that's the thing that's dope about black colleges and universities that I was told before I even went to one. They said, you can go to these big schools and they'll have everything you want.
Mm-hmm.
You go to a black school and you'll have community and you'll have a bunch of people that might not give you everything you want, but they'll always make sure you got everything you need.
Facts.
And you're going to have to grind and figure the rest out.
That's a fact, man, because shout out HBCU, man. That shit is just different. Like,
y'all want to support Nipsey? Donate to them HBCUs too. Can we sip for Nip real quick?
absolutely.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but it felt like the time.
Nah, I'm just saying, like, that's a part of it too, man. So, like, hey, another one, man. Like, long live.
Absolutely.
Nipseyhussle the Great, man. It's a damn. This is where we about to take it, my nigga. Cause get heavy and shit, man. Like,
Right.
cause you know that was my guy. Like,
Let's keep it light. I saw something that said that Jalil beat. Shout out to Jalil. Shout out to Bug and everybody on that side.
shout out Bug for sure.
You know what I mean?
Squad
'Cause
life.
that's squad. But it said Jalil beats is to Chester what Nipsey was to his neighborhood. So let's celebrate him and give him his love now.
Absolutely. Why not?
And
If,
I
that,
feel
if that's
like-
your interpretation of,
I feel like, you know
Yeah.
what? Why the fuck not?
why not? Like,
Him?
that's what we gotta do more often. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's so crazy, dog, because you know you don't appreciate. I guess that's just human nature. You don't appreciate it till it ain't around no more. But it's a wake up call.
But you know what's weird about that? I think that, like, we know that this world, especially in America, they thrive off of drama. And they thrive off of bullshit and attention-seeking behavior. I gotta believe, if you'd appreciated me since we was teenagers, and Nip is who he is, the people that mattered appreciated him, and he knew that.
Agreed.
You see what I'm saying?
Agreed.
So at the same time, that's enough for a nigga, bro.
Facts.
Like a real one.
The real ones, yeah, the ones that you
That's enough.
The ones that you want it back. Like when you do shit, you don't do it to
It's selfless.
get it back, right?
Yeah.
But those that you wanted it to hit and that they appreciate it and they give you that recognition, man, it's nothing like it. You
And
never
outside
do it
of
for
social
that,
media, you're not gonna hear everybody's voice anyway.
Right.
And most real ones don't buy into that world.
This social media shit crazy. Like,
Talk about it. Speak to it.
you know, you got certain niggas that's just like, oh, y'all wasn't fans, da 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 da, and that's cool and all that. Then it's like, oh, he the flavor of the month, and you know, in 2 months, next week. See, my guy, I was talking to my man Nice. Shout out Nice.
Yeah,
and
my guy.
I was talking to him earlier today, and
Yans. I need to get Yans on camera.
you definitely got to get in.
That's my guy.
Nice on, man.
Word.
He be having hot takes, man.
Next time you talk to him, tell him I'm gonna hit him up.
For sure, he be having hot takes, and
Yeah,
you know,
he
he
go hard.
gave a hot take.
Y'all
You
went
feel
on
me?
yesterday on a was it yesterday or the day before?
So that's why we so today was an extension of yesterday, because you know what I mean, that shit kind because
following this
fuck
conversation.
with,
I like
fuck
something just
with
to let you
Nip.
know I was
You
in
know
there.
what I'm saying? Yeah, because I fuck with Nip. So
Right.
like I ain't really like, I get his point. You know what I mean? Him saying that, yo, it's not as impactful as Big and Pac because this is social media, and I totally understand, and he made a great point. So
Because everything is magnified.
Exactly.
Right.
So social media could either make you or break you, and that's why all the goofy shit is going on, because the goofy shit
Motherfuckers
is
is
making
fishing-
motherfuckers,
is fishing
even
for
though
that
it's only
bait
making them
all for nothing.
for goofy shit, and they only gonna get that slight second. That's what motherfuckers is doing for attention
Real
now.
quick,
You know what I mean?
they gonna
Attention
be the
needle.
ones that wind up in rehab and counseling more than anybody too.
For sure.
Go
But to bring it all back, like the point of it was like, you know, social media does have that power to either magnify you or like even the next thing.
So
but
when it comes to Nip versus Pac, do you think that?
there is no Nip versus Pac.
No,
nigga.
I mean,
You're
no,
not
I
gonna
mean
do
as
that.
far as aftermath of their death and recognition of it. Do you think that it looks bigger than it is because of social media, or do you think that it actually is this generation's Pac death.
Well, I'll say this. You know, shout out to all the fallen soldiers, and the entertainers, right? But
Rest
you
in
know,
peace, Left.
Lefty.
My bad. I had to.
We didn't see this with Extinction,
Rest in peace, Live.
right?
Right.
We didn't see this with Bankroll Fresh.
Nah.
Like, you know, death is like, so.
Which means this is still bigger. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
has
So
to be bigger,
it's not
'cause
about
we just
being
saw
bigger
Fresh.
than. It's not about being bigger than. We seen the Nation of Islam come out there marching. We seen hoods, OGs, all different.
We
types
saw
of,
the LAPD look like they was about to cry.
facts, boy, stuttering. You know what I mean?
Bro,
you know what I mean?
That's
Going in his bag,
monumental,
like,
bro.
that's what I'm saying. So you know, but social media, all right, cool. Nip ain't even been put in the ground and yeah, he going. You know what I'm saying? It's celebration of life is
You know how
Thursday.
many people got nip tatted this week?
Shit, I might have to go see my
Hey, you
my
gonna
guy.
get a
You know
Sunny
what
on
I mean?
you? Gonna get a little Sunny
Nah,
on your
nah.
situation?
We ain't doing that, but
Hey, Sunny on the situation with some braids.
we ain't doing that. But you know what I'm saying? I might have to pay my respects in some shape, form, or fashion
No,
because
I mean, he got a
I
bunch of
fuck
quotables.
with him. Like,
Used to be stay safe, now stay dangerous. Cause ain't no point
Nigga,
playing defense, nigga.
right.
That's why I dove off the deep end, nigga, without a life jacket.
and it ain't about being bigger than Biggie or Pac, but the fact, look, it's a couple facts.
We're talking about impact,
It's
and
a-
we
yeah,
don't want to
impact.
compare people when
Right.
we talk
It's
about
a,
impact.
it's a couple of the
necessarily.
things that you got to look at off the rip. Again, shout out Nipseyhussle and all his fam, condolences. They haven't even put that man in the ground yet. And already he going to the Library of Congress. They
I knew
already
he was about
vouching
to
for him
get
to
to
put him
that.
up
I
in
knew
the
that's what
Library
he
of
was about
Congress.
to say.
You know what I mean?
Big things them
You know what I'm
guys.
saying? You got, look, see, it's crazy, man. Like, Nick Cannon. All right. You know, first of all, Dr. CB been
Can we
around for
salute-
those that.
Hold on, can we salute Nick though?
Yeah, shout out Nick.
Cause y'all been crumbing
Fucking
Nick way
a
too
mogul.
long. Y'all been crumbing Nick
mogul,
way too
dog.
long.
He been
yo.
doing his thing
Get
for
y'all weight up
for
and pay
years.
attention to what the boy doing out here.
For
yo.
years. And all right, so pay attention
Y'all
to
stupid.
what he about to do.
Right.
So Nip, you know what I'm saying, was worth a cool, I say like 10 before the, you know what I mean, his net worth, right?
10 what?
10 mil, 10
Before,
M's.
before what?
Before his unfortunate demise. He was like 10 M's.
Oh, Nip.
Yeah, his net worth,
I got
right?
confused because I thought you said Nick.
Oh,
My
all
bad.
right. So,
Too close.
all right, so this is where
But
I'm
no,
going.
you good.
This is
Say
where I'm
Nipsey.
going with that. Yeah.
I've been drinking.
So, Nick Cannon, boom, is about to pick up where he left off with the Dr. CB shit. So you know, and there's two things that are much more impactful. The fact that, well, three things. The fact that he is willing to step up and continue the vision
Absolutely.
and bring the education to the people because Dr. CB been around, but you know, like the social media kill, oh, everybody didn't know about Dr. CB. My nigga, this is an opportunity. We got a chance to spread knowledge. Calm your
But
fucking fingertips
Dr.
on the
CB wound up
keyboard.
trending, which means a lot of people Googled it.
Exactly.
So the winners in the
purpose,
work.
the bigger,
The winners in the work.
the
These
bigger
niggas gotta
picture,
get over
you know what I
themselves.
mean? The unfortunate circumstances breed about a bigger impact, right? And then Nick is not only does he have that Hollywood connection in the pill,
I'm so glad I can't
but his
see you,
pockets is so much deeper that he's really going to take the original concept and vision and he's going to bring what he brings into it to make it even more impactful. And he
even if he can't, because if it's already in production, you can't change production quality midway through unless you're going to redo it. So if he doesn't do that, it'll at least get the marketing dollars that it needs behind it on the tail.
Facts. It'll get the brand. Nick Cannon is a brand. It'll get
Right.
that.
It'll
That's
get
a
that
stamp.
push.
That's a major stamp.
That is Nip plus Nick, which is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm with you on that.
So you got
Continue.
you
You
got
wanna you rolling.
you got that.
Rolling, dude.
He got all of the major gangs. You know what I'm saying? What everybody doesn't understand, and I don't even.
They said that shit ain't
I
happened
don't
since
even want to
92.
speak on it because I don't even understand it.
Bro,
but
they
the
said
LA
since
gang culture,
92.
the LA gang culture is completely different. I was listening to one of these cats. I can't remember his name, and I can't even remember the name of the platform that they was on. But he was talking about he went
Been
to.
so much shit this week.
You know what I'm saying? He grew up in that same neighborhood, and he ended up going to school and all that. But he was talking about how they got this registry where, like, he wasn't even in gangs, but, like, the cops would just sit out there on random and just take pictures of people in the neighborhood and just, as kids, and just put them in the book just in case. So that's a whole different type of level of just culture in general. You feel me? And they talking about renaming Slauson.
And Crenshaw.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't even think that, me and my other mans was talking today, like, that probably don't even happen because Nip had Slauson on his back. So, real rap, they might not even want to change. They might want to do it like this. Like, instead of change the names of the blocks, because those blocks is so historical, you might just want to call that the Nipsey District. You know what I mean? Sort of like,
I'm going to tell you something I'm going to tell you why I think one or the other would happen. Like, damn near for sure. It's the perfect opportunity to appease us.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I don't even think, like, my man made a good point.
It's election season.
Right, so like, but sort of like in Chicago, like I've walked Michigan Avenue, but they call it the, but they call, gotta bounce around, move and give you different eyes. You know what I'm saying? But they call it the Magnificent Mile, so you can still have Crenshaw and Slauson Ave, but you can call it the Nipsey, the Hustle District,
right?
The Hustle, that's lit. You know what I mean?
But that's kind of like what we did up here for Gambling Health, right?
Right, like we know. I don't know if Pac got a street, but I know Big got a street.
Yes.
So you feel me? So, but he ain't, again, my man ain't even in the ground yet. So y'all saying he, like, people that say like, oh, he wasn't even that major, he wasn't even known. Listen, it's the music, what he put into the music was so pivotal because like that shit was real shit, and that it was real shit, but it was motivational shit. Like if you heard what he was talking about, man, like, do y'all listen to music or do y'all just skim through it? Like, you know what I mean?
One of the realest things I heard though, and shout out to Joe Buttons, Rory Maul, Parks at the motherfucking Joe Button podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Joe said part of what was hurting so much when Nipsey originally died was the feeling that this dude was so ill and so underrated and so many people weren't aware of it, and they lost the opportunity to get hip in real time. But within the last week, we've seen that that's not necessarily true.
2,000%?
Bro, so
2,000 percentages
but that
of increase
all
streams
of that
and all that?
this.
Like, that's crazy.
That made you feel a little better too then?
Absolutely.
Because that was my question.
Because
it hurts. It hurts, bro.
We need martyrs, man.
And can I explain something to people real quick? Let me explain something, because I think you'll vouch for this sentiment. You motherfuckers, I don't know if y'all want attention. I don't know if y'all want likes. I don't know if y'all just trying to start a conversation. But when somebody that's awesome dies and you start your post with, well, I didn't know this person. I don't really know about this person, but I don't know why I feel so bad about this person. Let me explain something to y'all. In the real world, outside of social media, it's called being human.
Right.
It's called compassion. It's a regular emotion because a solid person, black or otherwise, died unnecessarily. The fact that you feel the need to say disclaimers before you show compassion for someone is very scary to me. And it's to get back to that social media conversation. It's making us less human. You need an excuse to say goodbye to a king.
That's crazy.
It's fucking scary, franchise.
Spooky.
Like, squad, on some real shit, like, and I let people do it for a few days, and then I put up my post, and I told them, I said, no, it's called compassion, it's called humanity, like, yo, it's fine, it's okay to
Fire on your
express.
feet, too, by the way.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. You know, they should give me a deal. You tell them. Matter of fact, somebody tell Puma tell me go Puma for Puma with me. He won't win.
Oh, they ain't giving no sponsorship dollars. We wasn't gonna say what they was. We was
No,
just gonna,
listen, I'm
say
saying
that they
you know
was
why I'm
fire.
saying
You
it?
feel me? Like, nah, now y'all got Puma. Now y'all gotta cut the check.
Yo,
My man got some.
I've been running
some
an
flame
ad campaign
Pumas
for
on
over
his feet.
8 years now, and I'm on every platform and some fly shit. So I just wanted to make sure that they knew who we was talking about, because they owe me one. And if anybody out there watching, know, tell them I left the boy. Lifestyle. Who better to build a lifestyle brand behind than SippinwitSammie? Like, be for real.
Mm-hmm.
But no, like, it's a real thing, and I'm appreciative that Joe put it in the context, because on some real shit, out of the blue, I went from being super dark to being like, damn, this love is a real thing, and you know what? I feel a little better, but I didn't know how to categorize it. And when he said his sentiment, I said, yeah, that's actually how I've been feeling. Like, somebody also said, I don't want to misquote who said it, somebody said initially when he died, and you listen to the music, it was very eerie. because it was like when Pun died and he said, I just lost 100 pounds, I'm trying to live.
Yeah.
On the next song, it's like he said so many things that was prophetic about what he was trying to do in the future, that listening to his music was scary dark when he first passed. But with seeing the energy after he passed, I don't even feel that way when I hear the same bars. I feel like people are listening to these bars and somebody may take heat. I feel hopeful. I feel optimistic. Not to mention, I know a good circle of people that's around me every day, every week, every month that is working the best good.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm optimistic that more people that wasn't their first thought, now that's one of their thoughts.
We gonna see that, like.
I think Nipsey Day should be like Martin Luther King Day. It should be a day of service.
Yo, that's
You should
lit.
have to go paint the school. You should
have.
have to go clean the lot. You should have to go do something for the poor. Like, I think that we should treat it like Martin Luther King Day, and it's a day of service. I was raised that way. My mom woke me up on every Martin Luther. Fuck not having school. We about to go to the church and do what they doing today. And we about to go hand out this, or we about to go paint this. Like, it was what it was. I think we should treat every day like that. But I think if you want to celebrate, if they make, because they're going to make a day or a situation, whether it's his death or his birthday, to where we celebrate him, I think it should be spent in a day of service.
That's dope. You said it. So, you know
And I don't think I'm the only one thinking that. I'm sure it's not an original thought.
They on it, like.
But it's not one of the thoughts
you know,
I'm piggybacking on. I would have gave somebody credit for it. But I really think, because I said it earlier in the week, I said I think we should treat it like King Day and make it a day of service.
Well, those that's tuned in, man. You know, March 31st.
And mind you, to keep it 1,000 since I said it, if y'all want to do something, and y'all want to figure it out, let me know what y'all want to do. I'll help organize and spearhead it. I got multiple platforms to promote it on. And we can make it a thing. And it ain't about where you start, it's where you finish. So if it's 5 of us this year or 50 of us, I'll help make it happen. But if we all decide, look, Nipsey Day, we all gonna get together and do something, I'll figure out where we do it at and all of that.
I like that, my guy.
I'm with that.
That's solid right there.
I'm with
like,
that.
We can definitely get that. Get that stamp and get that going.
And we can start a motherfucking scholarship fund and all that, because we still got squad life behind us. But this is
Well,
individual shit I'm
right,
talking
that's
about.
in the works. You know what I'm saying? And that's coming. And for real, edit that out, because we putting that together. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
they don't
we ain't
even
gotta
know
edit
about
that, because
that.
you know what?
You know what I'm saying? We putting that together.
They need to see certain things you can't stop. Like the fact
I'm not
that,
saying, no, I ain't saying
the fact
it.
that we gonna get back that way, they can't
listen,
stop
dog,
that shit, bro.
can't nobody stop this train. That's what I'm saying. Like the
Do you
cocksucker
understand?
the nigga that took out Nip, if
I
he
like
thought
that
he
you called him a cocksucker. Go with
if
that.
he thought he was, you know what I'm saying, stopping the train, that shit just sped up.
He wasn't
Fuck
stopping
you,
the train.
It sped up. You know what I mean? Because now it ain't about just, Nip never did it for it to be about him, but what you did was bring light to what he was doing. So that shit is just gonna, you know what I mean, the attention and, hey, you know what I mean, this shit is just about to take off. Like, all that to say, we got on this topic because niggas was saying like, oh, it's a flavor of the month type of situation.
And it's not.
You know what I mean? Listen,
This is why I believe
in
it's
5 years, come find me. I guarantee you, his legacy will live on in some way, shape, or form. The shit that he was doing is going to continue.
And I don't believe in you
You know what I mean?
motherfuckers that try to make it seem like because it's the situation that now y'all gonna do something. I'm gonna keep it G. I'm a part of quite a few nonprofits. I've been doing my work my whole life. But every year of my life, I've been trying to turn up my efforts. Now, this is like getting the mushroom on Mario. You know what I mean? It's like, I was already trying to beat the board, but now you got me on some,
You just love
like now it's a go, because at the same time, that shit could be anybody, any day, anywhere, because it's a lot of people out here that don't have respect for life.
Bucket.
And it's simple when it comes to that. You got to respect life. So,
Shout out to
Since-
Respect Light. That's a
since-
fucking YouTube
yeah,
series.
shout
That
out.
shit
I
lit.
watched them. Shout out
That
to
shit
home.
lit.
Shout out to them, because it's a good look and it's a message in it.
Man, y'all
But, like-
motherfuckers need to have more content quickly, man. Like, I'm tired of waiting. This shit is dope. Big up. So I'm tired of
but
waiting
I get
a
episodes
fucking
every
30
3
days.
months. Yeah,
You know what I'm
that shit be
saying?
crazy.
For the next episode, I'll be forgetting what
That
the
shit
fuck
crazy.
is going on.
It's funny.
They go through 3 seasons and shit. Like, no, I mean 3 weather seasons. Like in one episode,
No, I
we gotta
Niggas be out
they
there
have a
with
t-shirt
t-shirts
on,
niggas
they have
be
a
out there
fucking
Woolworths
Montclair.
on.
Yeah, like
Bro, I seen it.
word.
I seen it.
That shit crazy. But shout out to y'all, man. That's a dope show for real.
I respect it. I love the intro. It's so many jewels in the intro verse to the show, but that's what people don't get. Like they think everything is like just there for decoration. There's a lot of purpose in what a lot of these black directors, producers, and you know what I mean, actors are doing nowadays. To where you kind of gotta pick up on everything. You gotta see where we going with it because it's about to be lit. And what they told us when we was freshmen, know your place in the struggle. Rule number 1, know your place in the struggle. How you gonna keep saying you trying to be somewhere if you're not paying attention to where we going and where you are
Shit,
in
you gotta
that
pay
mix?
attention where the fuck you at right now.
Where you
at that
in
moment,
mix.
right?
Yeah,
then
exactly.
you figure out
So you on the same
calibrate.
page as me.
Yeah, absolutely.
I need another lighter.
Look,
I got one last.
and that's a
strike out.
Bird Gang lighter. You hear me?
That's
look,
why I
look,
fought mine.
look. Yes, love. Look around. Give me the joint then, cause you playing.
Yeah, you better play with the lighter. I'm not
Nut
fucking with
ass
them lighter.
Cowboys fan. You know what I mean?
That's cool. I'm good. Listen,
Gang green out here. Look around.
Nah, we in the basement. I came to your turf and sat amongst all of this shit that make me nauseous just because I love you.
Because you still comfortable. That's all.
Because I love you. Because I love you. That's all.
It's reciprocated, my nigga. It's felt and reciprocated.
Nah, man. You super solid. And we've had great nights. Yo, you know you took me to that show when we seen Wiz, Currency,
Yo,
Mac
I was
Miller,
that shit was
Mac
lit,
Miller.
dog.
Yo, everybody that was lit back then was at one show.
That
It
shit
was
was
outside,
lit,
and we
dog.
was on the lawn, smoking with all the white people. My dumb ass, we was drinking French Connection.
I was Columbia, Maryland.
We was drinking French Connections. I had the Henny, he had the Grand Marnier. We drunk that shit all the way down there. Got so drunk, we walked in the place, and I left all my roll up in the car and had like an ounce on me. Remember that shit? I borrowed sheets of papers from everybody.
And they was
I
pulling
smoked every paper possible that night.
It was probably a cloud. It was probably a cloud
Bro.
over that whole park.
We had so much fun that fucking
That
day,
shit was
dog.
lit,
We was
man.
out of our mind. I got 3 tickets that weekend and never got pulled over. Like real shit, I got home and tickets was just coming in the mail like you ran through a speed trap. Like, damn, Maryland ain't playing. Like, it was bad.
But you know, we do that, dog. We done this. You know what I mean? This shit.
You took me to the Wu-Tang anniversary.
This
That
shit-
was
this shit-
large.
This shit. We seen SP and Styles, and then SP and
Styles?
Beans. SP and Beans.
We did. We definitely did that.
In the city. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. It's just.
The Eagles lighter. Where'd it go? No, we definitely did. But that's why we going to go do this thing for my birthday. I'm going to get them tickets ASAP, and we out that, John.
Shit, my nigga, we gotta start getting you media now, dog. We gotta start getting you these press passes. Ain't no more.
Oh, I'm on it.
We support, like, you know what I mean? Like,
I ain't gonna
I
lie.
pay my fare, but, like, you need to be in there, you know what I mean, doing your thing, getting
I ain't
all
gonna lie.
access type
I'm
shit.
looking for the all access joint now. I'm trying to
Yeah,
figure go that.
yeah.
But I'm actually, niggas is actually coming to me like, yo, do you want a ticket to, can I give you these press passes? I want you to come on your press tip. Like, it went from wanting me to support to wanting me to broadcast. So we transitioning, baby. This the
Level
shit.
up.
I'm not one of them
Level up.
internet niggas. I don't be on Facebook like, y'all gotta fuck with me now with a number going up. Like, I ain't one of them niggas, you know what I mean? But I'm out here, baby.
But I ain't mad at a nigga, you know what I mean, getting his game tight, leveling up, and the number going
You
up.
ain't
That's
gotta
how
tell
it
the
should be.
people.
You feel me? Right.
You ain't gotta tell the people. They gotta respect it when you call it. Because you know what? The only reason your number goes up is because your time is more valuable, which means you can't participate for less than a certain number. They'll find that out when they was late. Shout out to Poe, too. Poe couldn't take the road trip because he was motherfucking gigging tonight. He got the overnight gig. So salute to my youngin', man. He hold me down every day.
Oh, my
The
God.
guy. Real shit. But, like,
Keep grinding, my J.
always, man. Always. Like, it's beautiful. It's beautiful to be able to still look at them pictures and be like, still the same motherfuckers. Like, still the same energy, still the same smile. And everybody got life stresses, but when we get together and we get more than one shot in this, it's a beautiful thing.
We out here, man. Just live life, man.
And that's what I be
Purpose
trying
driven.
to kick to people, because motherfuckers is out here trying to live personas. And it's like, no, work out of your comfort zone and figure out how to improve yourself. That's one thing I want to ask you about. What have you been working on personally? Let me get deep on you. Like, one of the things that you noticed about your personality that you, because, like, I have a temper.
Mm-hmm.
So every day of my life, fighting my temper is like fighting an addiction. I have to be aware that I have it. I have to pay attention when triggers come about that no, you're not regular, that's probably not as serious as you think it is. What things of a man one of the biggest things as a man that you've worked on in yourself?
Just everyday growth, dog.
As far as what? Spiritually?
Comfortability, my nigga.
Comfortability with what?
Me, nigga.
So, I mean, get into
Like,
that.
so,
Because,
yeah, I mean, like,
to say that implies that you weren't comfortable with you. And I know that wasn't true. So
let's
keep it G, because they don't know you.
All right, so by that, I mean just like more focused, more purpose-driven, trying to be more intentional, you know what I mean, on...
I like more intentional.
You know what I mean?
I think more intentional is a good thing.
The personal growth, you know what I'm saying? The things that I see that, like, when I look in the mirror, like,
and that's what I'm asking.
You want to change for yourself, you feel me, to be better. You know what I mean? So just focused on that, dog. And
that's what I'm asking you. Like,
shit.
Is it as simple as patience?
A lot of that, like, I still battle with that.
Because
shit.
I'm a big patience
like,
person, and
really
I know your personality is a lot like mine.
Yeah, like, I don't really...
I got a hard time with patience.
But I've had to be... And see, actually, I am growing more patient. I could give you a real-life example and shit. Like with the gig, you know what I mean? Slow grind better than no grind, but, you know what I mean? I had to put the work in brick by brick. You know what I mean? Face disappointments a couple times.
But you built a lot of relationships because you stayed down.
Exactly. That's it. Brick by brick. The patience. You know what I mean? You can't rush this shit, man.
I knew that's where you was going.
You can't rush this shit.
I know my guy, man. It's my guy.
But you got to get up every day and you got to lay another brick. You feel me? And then another one. And you got to take the shit how it come. Roll with the punches, baby. I'm from Philly. A lot of champs came out of Philly, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody in Philly been stole, shot, and stabbed before, trust me.
We got a lot of champions, dog. What the fuck you talking about?
Overcame.
Yeah,
no,
I mean,
that's
exactly.
The twist. We them dogs. And it's evident in boxing, it's evident in sports, it's evident, in sports in general, and it's evident when you talk about...
Champs.
I wasn't. We didn't even want to show that. But and it's evident when it comes to MCing. Like, everybody looks to New York for MCs, and all New York MCs say that Philly got some of their best rappers. Most of their best rappers.
The hardest spitters. What you talking about?
Who spit harder than the city? And that's why I've been blessed. Now let's get into that.
Fade music.
Let's get into that. I've been blessed to be in a position the last couple years that I could pull a Joe Budden. I could still, now I'm not retired, so I still get my artists on. I still get to hop on stage and get in the booth and have that experience. But at the same time, I've been able to talk to artists to artists. And a lot of them. You know what I mean? But the weirdest thing about it is, I've never geeked, because it ain't like I met Hov, Beyonce, or somebody crazy. But you know how you be standing across from somebody that, like, you know every bar this nigga ever spit. And then the next time you see him, that nigga act like he know every bar you ever spit. Bro, it's like the love. Like, people think that we sew at each other's neck, and we're not. It's just about getting in them rooms and getting in them environments and treating people decent and showing people respect. I think people misconstrue what brotherly love means.
Elaborate.
Because they say, how is brotherly love when all you do is fight? And everybody at each other's throat. Brotherly love means that you fight.
Right.
It means you fight in the house, and when you walk out the house, you fight for each other.
Well put.
Right? Well put. And if you know anything about a Philadelphia fan, or Philadelphia, like...
They got that shit done, though.
Yep. Salute to Virginia. Or anybody that like really do it in Philly, the motherfuckers, they'll throw a shot at each other. And then as soon as you throw a shot at that nigga, they like, yo, you can't come to Philly. No, we don't move like that. No, you need to figure that out. And it's a thing because the city's so small that it's not one of those places where you can move around Philly and not get touched. If you're a visitor. Like, you have to be somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I can see that.
You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's one of those things where we're exactly what brotherly love personifies. Like, we're that personified. Like, we're literally the ones that fight each other, but you can't come in here with that shit. And, I mean, I'll give you an example. We love Kiss. We love Kiss, right? Mm-hmm. What Kiss say? One of the best shows he ever had in his life, he was rocking Powerhouse. Mm-hmm. And then he decided
he did that shit. And they fucking threw
everything
at him.
I was there. Squad, I was there, bro. We got in that joint for free. We snuck in because somebody got knocked out at the door. Like, I walked in with the prop. Because they came after it. Like, bro, it was like a real thing. They threw like when we got there, they was still buzzing about, like, niggas was still not with it. Mm-hmm. He was off stage. Bro, it was a real thing. Like,
you say you was with the prop, but was Mac?
Because what happened was when he did it, Mac wasn't there.
I was about to say.
Mac got word of the shit, went down there. We was in the hood. We was chilling. And, you know, Powerhouse used to end early. So I had opportunity to get free tickets, and I was like, I ain't going to Powerhouse. Fuck Powerhouse. I've been going for however long. You know how everybody be in the city. So then that night we was in the hood. Nobody was in the hood. Everybody was down there. So niggas is like, well, we gonna go for the let out. Went down, shit still going on. So we parked up. We went to the door. When we get to the door, there's a bunch of people trying to finagle their way in. Beans walk up, Neef walk up, Chris walk up, couple other niggas peeming them, like, and they go to get in the joint, and niggas is trying to, like, walk in with them, like I'm with them. And I remember Buck telling nigga, like, yo, fall back, you good, just fall back, like, and the boy saw it, he like, damn, you could have just let me in with y'all type shit. So we had the door, and we chilling, and a fight break out right on the other side of the door, right by the escalators. They beat the shit out this motherfucker. All the door people ran away from the door. Mm. You know, they security too. So we slip, because the door open. Right. Because, you know, when it closed, it locked, but it's still open. So we, gates don't get in. But anyway, when we get in, we see the ball on the ground. They coming out with a wheelchair. The lady like, then the stretcher come out. We dip in the show. We get in 2 minutes after the prop. They came as a response to that shit. Mm. Nigga, when we got there, it was still lit like that. Like, it was still like Jada just said the shit, bro. Like, the city was riding, bro. The whole lobby was, like, buzzing. Like, every conversation you walked by was like, fuck that.
That's classic shit.
Like, bro. Shit. And then I see my man, this is why I say Gates ain't get in, because then I see my man, rest in peace, Khalid. Leak used to be the plug with, like, a lot of, like, events. So when I see Leak, he was one of the dudes that I could have got the tickets from a couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, Leak, I know you got an extra ticket on you. Gates ain't get in. He like, no, I got you. Give me a ticket. You know what I mean? Like, simple shit. That was one of the last times I seen Leak. But, like, that was the craziest shit, bro. Like, I remember that year, but what happened? We fight each other every fucking day. You can't come in this city and disrespect. That's brotherly love. I just wanted to get that across because I feel like nobody ever stands up for that when everybody be like we got rappers in the city
that's a great ass point.
Love.
That's
that's brotherly love. You and fight in the house all day. You sharpen each other up. Then you go out there. You say you can't fucking smack my brother.
Right.
Because if I go home without jumping you, my mom ain't gonna let me have dinner.
Bmore got some hoopers. You know what I'm saying? On both sides. Yeah. There's some hoopers out there.
Name some. You got college motherfuckers. You got high school, middle school.
You talking about like just high school? Like I bet the circuit out here.
Who nice in the high school?
Sam doing his thing out here.
No, Sam bodying.
Sam that bull out here.
Is Sam gonna get this Morgan State job?
3-peat, dog.
I need Sam to get this Morgan State job, man. He tore was Polly. Tearing their ass up. Mm-hmm. And mind you, Sam was the bull.
But it ain't. I'm absolutely. Mm-hmm. That absolutely. I can. Name
That's the homie.
4 or 5 good. I can make 4 or 5 good arguments as to why he should be the next head coach of Morgan State men's basketball.
Absolutely. And it's crazy because
definitely should be on that list.
Shout out to the producer K. I showed K Sam one day because I'm like, Sam one of the realest I ever met, yo. And I remember when we first seen him in the murals, and he hit like 7 out of 9 threes that night. Remember that night? And every time he put his head up, everybody said, "Ooh!" Mm-hmm. And next thing we knew, he was tearing them up for the school. Like, Sam is somebody that knows the game. He's somebody that knows how to communicate, how to energize these youngins, how to relate to them. I think he'd be dope for the school. Because you know what we had, bro.
He gonna bring the recruiting.
Right.
He brings the credibility. I mean, he holds records at the school.
He definitely holds records at the same school.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
I like it. I want to see Sam on the sideline of a Morgan game, bro. That'd be, again, but with a suit on. That'd be so hard.
I'm trying to think. Do he got a MEAC championship under his belt too as a coach?
A MEAC championship was when he was assistant.
When he was an assistant. Yeah.
Salute to Corey too. We forgot about Corey, man. Salute to my guy Corey. Corey was doing the most good on the coaching side too, with the females too.
So we'll see, man.
But
I like to see him on the list.
I want to see Sam.
At bare minimum.
No,
yeah. His name
I
need
mean,
to be
Sam
in the pot.
Young.
His name need to be in the pot.
He got time, but y'all should be knowing over that right now because he's the future. He know what he doing. He proved it. Give him the play. I agree with that. I'm with you on that. And did you sign the petition?
Mm-hmm.
Signed the petition? Did you make your phone calls, send your text messages?
I don't think I did.
Can you say that on camera?
I don't think I did that. Honestly, I seen the petition come across. Hit that joint. Somebody posted that shit. Hit it. You know what I mean? Did that. Gave him that vote.
That's G.
You know what I'm saying?
So you spoke a lot about how what you're doing right now is temporary. Not so much like it's not a thing, but like you have big aspirations type shit. What's in the 5 year, 10 years? Give you the 5 years. We kept it light all show, man. What's in the 5 year, 10
this really
years,
has turned into an interview.
You my guy, so you know.
You know.
I get leeway with you.
The right hand don't tell the left hand what it's always doing, my G. Like, just know we.
All right.
It's a grind, man. A couple things. I'm in and out of lanes.
Mind you, you don't have to commit to anything. What you say is going to happen in 10 years, you could, shit, happens.
I'm having a couple $1 million in 10 years.
That's a beautiful thing.
Young bull.
That's a beautiful thing.
Young queen, young princess.
I'll be able to pull up to the garage and grab me a little keys to something. Be like, I see you Sunday.
Hey, man, bro.
You going to have horses and shit? Tennis court?
Nah.
Game room? What you doing?
Indoor pool, outdoor pool.
Oh, you ready, Jay? Yo, horses cost an M a piece.
You gonna be there too? Like,
no, we working, baby.
You about to be sitting on the board, nigga.
We working, baby.
Listen, you
listen,
about to
man.
be sitting. You about to be a board member, dog.
What Nipsey say? Just some Monopoly pieces of, you know what I mean? Like, I know what my, you know what I mean? And the same as you.
Squad moving too, though. Like.
I ain't giving up my whole hand.
Squad moving too. You know what I mean?
Man, the squad, I'm so proud of the squad, bro. We got bodybuilders, professors.
Yo, shout out my nigga Kill.
Solar superstars, investors.
Shout out Kill, man. Be lifting the whole fucking
right.
gym, dog.
The whole gym. Yo, Kill was the smallest one.
Yes!
Now he inked up and Arnold Schwarzenegger out. Like, salute to him, because that,
my boy, and he
that's
fucking
dedication.
And he a doctor too.
Yeah.
Not just
He got his paperwork, baby. But
yeah,
you talking about somebody
that
got an accident, had to get a plate in the shoulder, and still got right back in performance shape. Like, you gotta love the determination out of squad, man. Salute to
he knew
everybody in squad, man. I love my squad.
He was gonna do it.
I tell people all the time, y'all my brothers. I tell people all the time that when I come out here, I dance more at the parties, I smile more. You know what I mean?
As you should.
And it's a real thing. Like, I could travel an hour and a half and get a little, come back feeling like I went on vacation.
As you should.
In a day. And you know, you go on vacation a week, come back exhausted. I can come down here, fuck with y'all, be dead tired, might need another day to recover. But after that, I'm like, man, I breathed. Now I'm back to the grindstone. And I appreciate y'all for that. I appreciate you for always opening up your house when I need a couch or something to sleep on.
That's easy, my nigga. Stop it.
No, man, we gotta say this to the people because I love you. And I appreciate it. But, like, this is real shit. When you sipping with Sammie, you get emotional, Sammie, too, nigga.
My God.
We are drinking. But no, like,
my God.
these is facts, man. These is
Love,
facts.
dog.
You know what I mean?
Always been, man. Like,
Love you for life. Wish everybody in your circle the best.
Shit moving, dog. Like,
But I know you got a blessed future, like, because you do everything like you supposed to do. But what you gotta do is what you've been saying that you've been doing, which is what? Stay sucker free.
Already.
Mr. Sucker Free. But no, man. Before we get out of here, let them know about the Father's Day event you have, real quick.
Oh, for sure. So Father Your Sons 2019. It's an old shirt right here, 2017. But 2017 to let you know that we've been
Doing
moving a little bit.
Jugging.
I mean, going into our 3rd year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just community event. Based on bringing families out, giving fathers an opportunity, a platform to engage with their youth. It's safe. We feed y'all. You know what I'm saying? Give y'all good quality games. Shout out T. Hosley. Shout out Nee. Shout out Jaren from Delaware.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? My boy Brosco, Lonnie.
Salute Jaren, man.
You know what I'm saying? Sean. Shout out the Baltimore Hawks.
Word.
You feel me?
Word.
Saying Brand came out there,
My
lit it
guy.
up before. So we put some talent out there, but we do drills and giveaways. Shout out 9 out of 10 sponsors in the past, Sky Zone, Timonium.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, I'm grateful
Big sponsors.
for these people. Stoke with Shoe City. I'm grateful for these people. You know what I mean? And we just moving. But Father Your Sons 2019, June 15th.
Father and son situation.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Come out, man. Bring your kid.
Fully
Like, we did
situated.
live painting Antonio Moore. Yo, like, I'm going to
Salute
get my man.
Antonio, man.
You know what I'm
And he
saying?
did a hell of a
Morgan
Nipsey
night,
piece.
you know what I'm saying?
You want a great Nipsey piece? Holla
Great
at
artist.
Antonio Moore,
You feel
man.
me? Like, putting the pieces together. That's what I'm
He
saying.
did my
bro.
album cover. He did a portrait with me and my sister at her graduation. I love Antonio, man. He give me good numbers, big prints, and it's super detailed.
Good guy, man. Whimsical was out there. Back to crib. Like, we gonna do something again. That's my man Lean.
So,
around the
like,
way.
all right, well, do me this. When things is, let me know and let me show my presence and do the thing and bring some
You're more
attention.
than welcome to come out.
I want to put some light on your
You
situation.
feel me? I mean, that's what it is.
You know what I mean? And I could bring multiple with me, but it's a small package. It's about 5 people, 2 book bags, and we good. You know what I mean? But like, let's make it happen and let's make it real and let's show the people with the positive. Shout out to my homegirl Sai from On the Scene magazine. She started a magazine just to promote positive in our community. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I want to be a part of that. I think it's important. I think when we have these platforms, we could talk shit, drink, get crazy and all of that. But I want to show that the people that I bring on my platforms have brains. And I want us to be able to support each other.
I ain't got no brains. Like, I'm a dumb nigga.
But you know what? That's
everyday improvement.
That's what every brilliant person knows. And that's how you know you ain't. You see
everyday
what I'm saying? That's
man.
you proved my point before I can even. It's literally like I'm setting you up, but you just feed right into my bullshit. But no, like real shit, man. I appreciate you, bro. Squad.
Already, man. It's love.
Love you for life.
Mm-hmm.
But keep it decent, keep it ugly, keep doing what you're doing out here, and I got you. But let me, pull up, man. Let me promo some shit for you. Let me help you out.
For sure. Come through, my nigga. You always welcome. Like, this is, I mean, camera's kind of odd and shit, but, like, you feel me? Like,
you supposed to ignore the camera.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
because she been watching you stare at him the whole time. But we good. Because you know what? You done sip with Sammie, and if you ain't sipping with Sammie, you ain't sipping right. Get your fucking life
that's a
together.
fact. Wear that Sammie merch, man.
Absolutely. The sipping
You
merch
had me
coming
flavor
soon.
out
Shot glasses
Chicago.
still out.
You know what I'm saying? I was down Hyde Park and shit. I was sipping with Sammie shit on this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
My guy. My guy. That's what the support is. I
Shout
gotta
out
get
Red.
in the tank top.
Shout out Red, man. I see. Listen, man.
Red's the ruler, man. Dope Tribe Worldwide, baby.com. Check my boy out, man. He got that pride for you.
Win, my nigga. Just win.
Been on my G shit, y'all niggas ain't fucking with me. It is what it is, and what it is what it's gonna be. And y'all been on some crumb shit, I guess that comes naturally. But I be on my G shit, y'all niggas ain't fucking with me.
conscious. Up and down 9-5, life been hectic, so I feel tank and drive. Hot plane, swap mind frame, flip flop James. Fuck a time, man, for this time frame, it's mine, man. Couple nods and dips, but after trip, it's grind, man. So I twist the ting of palm tree.